Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. We'll see the Indiana Pacers taking on the Atlanta Hawks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Each team representing their conference in this one, Grant, and they've got some history between them as well.
Yeah, B.A., they've played in some big games against each other, and that only heightens the intensity. It should be a good one.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Here's Ingram. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
It's Lillard with the drive.
Depth, taxes, and AD. Blocking shots, you can rely on all three.
The rebound by Atlanta. Now McDaniels. Pass to Hachimura. Drains the triple.
The shortest three in basketball. Hachimura good at exploiting this corner area of the floor.
On the take. Up and in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Murray. It's McDaniels on the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game.
And, yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Yakachonis. Here's Lillard. Outside Murray. Pass to Hachimura. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Lillard. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Lillard.
Once Lillard takes that first step, he's all in. He won't stop until he finds the shot he wants.
Miller outside. Ingram on the wing. Lillard pulls down the board. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Hawks. Into the lane. And the dunk by Lillard.
Still such a fantastic penetrator. When Dame Lillard spots a lane, he doesn't pass it up.
Pass to Davis. Inside. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Yakachonis. Goes up on the wing. Good on the jump shot. Yakachonis has got his second basket of the night. Now here's Murray. There's the drive. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Now here's Thibault. No points so far. To the paint. Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Outside Murray. Pass to Queen. Back to Murray. Over Thibault. And it's blocked by Thibault. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, just a great feel by Miller. Getting in there for the board and putting it right back up.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Brian, back to you.
Priority straight. Hard, Allie. Thanks a lot. Outside McDaniels. Launches a three. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's Yakachonis. Miller outside. Pass to Davis. From the corner. Counted. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Murray. Clock at 6. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
The shot by Yakachonis, no good. The Hawks trailing. Lillard right side. Pass to McDaniels. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
Here's Yakachonis. Pass to Ingram. Over Hachimura. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And here's Lillard. Hachimura outside. Shoots over Davis. And it's Hachimura missing.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for the Pacers. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Fears. 4-3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. Misi grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Fears. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pulls it. Atlanta with a rebound.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Hawks on top, up 1. We've got more in store for you right after this.
14.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Nice job attacking the hoop from Lillard that time, earning the whistle in the process.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Lillard darting in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Yves Missi.
Lillard's craftiness right there on display, able to get himself to the line. He does that a lot.
It seems like we're still in Dame time here in the NBA. Lillard is as efficient as ever, Clark.
Well, B.A., we're talking about a guy who scored 70 in a game before. Lillard can show you and give you some all-time scoring nights. I mean, that's how you get your own time zone, by doing what he's done throughout his career.
Pass to McDaniels. Indiana with a rebound. Washington with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Fears. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. McDaniels from long range. Just 5 to shoot. They shoot again. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Pass to Krejci. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Fears. Wagner with a steal. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And the basket by Hachimura. Hachimura's got 5.
A capable ball handler with a scorer's mentality. I see Hachimura finishing plays like that for years to come.
Here's Hardy to snap the cold streak. Counted from distance. Hardy's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Back to Lillard. From downtown. Can't get it to go. Only 3 for 8. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
McDaniels. And he throws it down with one hand.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Ingram. Now here's Missi. And here's Ingram. Fades back. The rebound by Murray. Indiana with a rebound. Here's Fears. Over Smith. Misses off the left iron.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Murray buries it from deep.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
Here's Fears. Pass to Hardy. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. Atlanta leading by 5. Out to the right wing. And here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. Murray just relentless inside.
looking more confident offensively. I think he's starting to find a groove.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
From 18 feet away, Misi grabs the board. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Hardy, defended by Murray. From deep three-point land. And Hardy hits from deep. Hardy's got 6 points.
And you have to guard him out there. I mean, he can do damage from deep, even from way beyond the arc.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. They kick it out to Murray. Ooh, the turnaround jumper, count it. Murray's got 7 points for the quarter.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's Davis. And it's Indiana scoring again.
There are very few players in the class of Anthony Davis. I mean, he is a franchise cornerstone, no question about it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. From the wing, Miller pulls it in.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Left side, Davis. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
Always among the league leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Now Murray. 10 points for him. And Davis with the block. And Davis slams it home.
His ability to dominate games is what makes Anthony Davis a top-tier player.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Whoa, Murray getting it done in tight.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for the Hawks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Pass to Queen. Back to Murray. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. It's McDaniels on the wing. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now Davis. Hachimura covering. Davis misses. Here's Queen. No made baskets yet. Pass to Murray. Fires from deep. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find a look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure.
Yakachonis, this shot is good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to McDaniels. Murray for three. Another three for Atlanta.
I think that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Yakachonis. Good. Yakachonis has got 9.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
McDaniels from long range. Buries it from 3. McDaniels got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And it's Thibault missing. Atlanta leading by 5. With his first shot attempt. And that one hits the back iron. Over to the wing. Releases. And Indiana again with the bucket. Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game. The 3. Lillard drains the outside shot.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Hendricks. Davis with it. 14 points for him. 3-pointer Yakachonis. That's off. 5 for 8 on the floor. Here's Queen with the drive. Puts the move on. And that one's long. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 6. And Indiana again with the bucket.
I know Davis would prefer to get it inside, but he's making the most of his mid-range chance.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Murray. Lillard outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And he drops the first.
Tell you what, Dame wasn't unknown entering the league, but I'm not sure many folks predicted this kind of career for him.
You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
Poke loose.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Here's Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Shoots a fadeaway. And that one's good. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
McDaniels with it. Checked by Washington. Three-pointer off the mark.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Outside Ingram. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul. Here's Fears. Jacks up a three. McDaniels with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 6. Allen on the wing. Hachimura outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades. Pacers with a rebound. And here's Ingram. This one for 3. No good that time.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
Pass to Lillard. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. Here's Wagner. Atlanta again missing.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
Right side Ingram. Shoots over Allen. No good with a fallback jumper. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. .46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to McDaniels. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Pacers trail by 6. Fears shot is off. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. And here's Ingram from the arc. Now Lillard. And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Fears. Misi up top. 4 on the clock. Comes up empty down low. The Hawks lead by 6. Now here's Lillard. Allen with it. Back to Lillard. Lillard with the touch inside.
Making it work at close range. Lillard putting his touch to good use in tight.
Here's Fears. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Free throw line jumper. And the basket by Queen. Queen's got his first 2 points of the night.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Atlanta leading by 8. Fades away. Rebounded by Ingram. And here's Indiana now. Pass to Thibault. Miller outside. Now here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
I don't know what to do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Here's Smith. Here's Queen. Check by Davis. Pass to Walsh. Here's Smith. Shoots over Fears. No good there. Off the double clutch. Outside Davis. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3. Now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Queen. Shoots over Davis. And it's blocked by Davis.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
Pass to Miller. Fires from the corner. And Indiana again with the bucket.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Walsh. Back to Lillard. Here's Queen. Let's go with a 3. Miller pulls it in.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Left side, McDaniels. Lillard outside. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Fears. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team seconds.
Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Pass to Walsh. Here's Queen. Check by Davis. 5 to shoot. Lillard outside. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Here's Fears. Pass to Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. Damian Lillard with the rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Here's the pick. McDaniels outside. Oh, he nailed the jumper.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Here's Fears. He launches. Not that time. The Hawks leading. Here's Murray. Here's Queen. The defensive pressure was right there.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Oh, nice move. Davis. The big man, AD, down low.
Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Outside Murray. And the three misses.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Minute 32 left in the fourth. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
It's stolen by Ingram. Oh, some nice teamwork in transition.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
McDaniels outside. Shot clock at 5. Now Murray fires the three. Money from 3.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
And here's Ingram. Wide open look. Miller outside. Now Davis. Lillard there for the rebound. For the win. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here's Spears. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Outside Davis. Getting crafty. Oh, it's off. Now the Hawks with it. Here's Queen. Driving to the basket. McDaniels outside. 6 to shoot. Flushes it down with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and go.
Oh, wow.
Get
Come on,
away.
with authority. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
It's stolen by Thibault. About 90 seconds off the clock at extra time now. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Here goes Murray. And he slams it down.
Boy, that's a nice take and make by Murray, a scoring guard with tremendous skills and confidence.
The free throw drops from Murray.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
For three. Oh, no good. Atlanta leading by 3. McDaniels. Oh, he misses the deep 3. Now Miller. Outside Ingram. Here's Spears. Now Miller. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
No need to worry, folks. Miller's saying, I got this.
Outside Murray. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his 3rd foul of the game. They lead by 1. The steal.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
And for this offense, when Davis is hitting those threes, they become really hard to stop.
Now here's Lillard. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Murray. Oh, he gets it off before the buzzer. What a shot.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Up again. Davis. Murray pulls it down. McDaniels outside. Now Lillard. From deep. Oh, Lillard with a deep 3.
Somebody really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
Shoots a 3. He's off from 3. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.